Shaq and Wade made a ton of money from each social media post they made during the pandemic. Since then, both them and a few other pro players have been named defendants in the $11 billion FTX class action lawsuit. Did Shaq and Wade actually make a lot of money during the pandemic? Have some A-tier celebrities been named as defendants in the $11 billion FTX class action lawsuit? Stay tuned to find out all the important unanswered questions we need answered. First, did Shaquille O'Neal say LeBron James was better than Dwayne Wade? Dwayne Wade must have a special place in his heart for Shaquille O'Neal. After all, he and Diesel jointly won his first of 3 championships. In Miami, the two established a dynasty that ruled in 2006. Even after spending a lot of time with Wade, Shaq wasn't entirely convinced by Flash's abilities. He thought LeBron James was more effective under pressure than the legendary Miami Heat player. O'Neal did play with Wade and Bron, to be fair. He therefore clearly understands their abilities. The combination of Shaquille's legacy and basketball perception results in a perspective observation. LeBron has already shown that he is among the best players to ever play. To be completely honest, while Wade is a great player, he is on a different level than James despite his talent. However, Shaquille O'Neal's forecast was made before 2011. At the time, LeBron had yet to win a championship, but precisely what did Shaquille assert and how did he support it? Next up, is Shaquille O'Neal indeed not too impressed by Dwayne Wade's performance? O'Neal wrote extensively about Dwayne Wade in his book Shaq Uncut. He credited the 6'4" superstar for his performance in the 2006 championship. However, Shaq was still critical of his former teammate. He claimed that things hadn't ended on a good note for them. In his 2011 book, Shaq also discussed how LeBron James performed better under pressure. The two players from the Miami Heat team of 2006 appear to have reconciled. Before, Shaq didn't seem to care about Wade or his life, but that seems to have changed now. In their most recent interactions in public, the two appeared friendly. Interestingly, Shaq and Wade received the highest social media payments from NBA stars during the pandemic. Next off, did Shaq and Wade make a lot of money during the pandemic? There's something peculiar about the rich getting richer. Ask Dwayne Wade and Shaquille O'Neal, for example. The NBA legends earned more than $40,000 for each Instagram post they made in the middle of the pandemic. Rich social media celebrities with large followings can frequently find themselves in advantageous circumstances. Many people's only source of income during the pandemic was the internet, and those with large Instagram followings could make excellent use of the circumstance. They had a genuine impact. Shaquille O'Neal and Dwayne Wade set the standard for NBA athletes. During the pandemic, the two earned an incredible sum of money. As per data from this British website, when it comes to getting paid a fortune for a social media post, and Dwayne Wade led all NBA and ex-NBA players. Here are the results after we did the math, so you wouldn't have to. For each sponsored Instagram post, Shaq received about £36,477. The equivalent amount during the pandemic was $44,137. Dwayne Wade followed closely behind. He earned $43,302, or £35,787 per post. This fashion is also nothing new. These numbers will only increase as economies expand. According to reports, Cristiano Ronaldo, a soccer player, makes well over $1 million for each sponsored post. The combined worth of Shaq and D. Wade exceeds $600 million. Furthermore, these numbers are dated, so you can anticipate that they are much wealthier than this. Next up, have some A-tier celebrities been named as defendants in the $11 billion FTX class action lawsuit? Numerous A-list celebrities who openly supported the disgraced cryptocurrency trading platform FTX has been named in an $11 billion class action lawsuit. Among the stars in the Florida lawsuit are Tom Brady, Gisele Bündchen, Shaquille O'Neal, Steph Curry, and Larry David. It alleges that Sam Bankman-Fried, 30, the founder of the crypto company, and the celebrities he enlisted to endorse the company are to blame for the $11 billion in losses suffered by American consumers. Some stars served as the trading platform's ambassadors, while others appeared in primetime commercials. They are collectively responsible for many billions of dollars in damages they caused plaintiff. According to the lawsuit brought by class action lawyer Adam Moskowitz, in a last-ditch effort to save his reputation, Bankman-Fried admitted on Wednesday, "We got overconfident and careless." To explain why FTX crashed, he tweeted several times. He even praised the company's early-year widespread media attention. "I was on the cover of every magazine, and FTX was the darling of Silicon Valley." The company's collapse has already been the subject of numerous investigations into Bankman-Fried. Authorities in America and the Bahamas, where Bankman-Fried is currently hiding out at, and where FTX was headquartered, are debating the possibility of extraditing him for questioning. The scandal has caused a loss of trust in cryptocurrencies and a decline in the value of various assets, including Bitcoin. Next off, what celebrities have been mentioned in the lawsuit? The list of names in the new filings include Sam Bankman-Fried, Tom Brady, Gisele Bündchen, Stephen Curry, Shaquille O'Neal, Udonis Haslem, David Ortiz, William Trevor Lawrence, Shohei Ohtani, Naomi Osaka, Lawrence Jean David, and Kevin O'Leary. In violation of Florida law, they were referred to in the 41-page document as parties who either control controlled, promoted, assisted in, and actively participated in FTX's operations. The deceptive and failed FTX platform was based upon false representations and deceptive conduct. The lawsuit continues. Even though a large number of incriminating FTX emails and texts had already been deleted, we were still able to locate them. These emails and texts show how FTX's fraudulent scheme was created to prey on unsophisticated investors from all over the country who use mobile apps to make their investments. Brady, a professional football player, and Bündchen, his ex-wife, are listed as FTX ambassadors. They joined the company's $20 million ad campaign in 2021 and appeared in a commercial where they were seen urging friends to join the FTX platform. Curry, a basketball player, was singled out because he appeared in an advertisement claiming that he didn't need to be an expert in cryptocurrency, because with FTX, I have everything I need to buy, sell, and trade crypto safely. David appeared in a Super Bowl advertisement for FTX, in which he played several ignorant characters who scorned brilliant inventions throughout histories, such as the toilet and the light bulb. Next up, what did the founder of FTX have to say about the lawsuit? The lawsuit stated the deceptive FTX platform maintained by the FTX entities was truly a house of cards, a Ponzi scheme where the FTX entities shuffled customer funds between their opaque affiliated entities, using new investor funds obtained through investments in the YBAs, yield-bearing accounts, and loans to pay interest to the old ones and to attempt to maintain the appearance of liquidity. As Bankman-Fried continued his valiant efforts to preserve his empire, the lawsuit was brought before the U.S. court for Southern Florida. He complained that FTX got overconfident and careless in a string of tweets on Wednesday, writing, "I was on the cover of every magazine, and FTX was the darling of Silicon Valley. A few weeks ago, FTX was managing $10 billion in volume and billions of transfers," according to the thread. However, there was more leverage than I had realized. Liquidity was depleted as a result of the market crash and bank run. What can I try to do then? Restart, increase liquidity, and make customers whole. I might fail. I won't receive any additional investment than what I already have. I've undoubtedly failed in the past. You all are all too aware of that now. I can only try though. I've had enough failures this month, and a part of me believes I could succeed. Next off, did Mark Cuban give the FTX founder a grim warning? Despite the collapse of FTX, one of the biggest cryptocurrency exchanges in the world, billionaire Mark Cuban isn't giving up on cryptocurrencies. In contrast, Cuban asserts that former FTX CEO Sam Bankman-Fried should be afraid of going to jail for a long time. In an interview with TMZ, "I thought the guy was smart after talking to him," Cuban told TMZ. "I had no idea he would take other people's money and put it to his use." As for Cuban, he intends to keep making cryptocurrency investments and believes it's crucial to separate the signal from the noise. He told TMZ that although many people have made mistakes, the fundamental value has not changed. Cuban thinks that the development of practical applications that are accessible to everyone will be significantly impacted by smart contracts, one of the fundamental underlying technologies that enable crypto transactions. With billions of losses and the careers of celebrities at stake, the FTX saga will be a fascinating story in sports, entertainment, and finance for years to come. Who do you think is more goated, LeBron or Dwayne? What do you think will be the outcome of the FTX lawsuit? Make sure to let us know your thoughts down below. Thanks for watching.